Okay, hello everyone. So in this tutorial, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a nice project for Android or for programming in general. So we're gonna make a nice pocket ray tracer that runs on Android phones. And the point of this project is for it to be accessible to everybody with no experience in programming, no experience in graphics, and no experience in Android development. So for that, the idea is that generally it's kind of hard to get into programming for a lot of people because you're like, well, I'm going to become a programmer. And then most projects that you end up being recommended are things like websites, which might be boring, or applications that have to do with learning a language, which mostly are going to just run on a command line. But that's kind of boring, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a nice visual project that is quite cool and actually you can run on your phone, so you can just show it to your friends and just kind of brag about it. So for this, you want to download Android Studio, which you can see in this page here. This is a Ladybug version. You don't need this version, it doesn't matter. So you should download this version. I have a slightly older version, but this one should be fine. So after you download it and you launch it, you should see this page here, Project Customize Plugins Learn. And the cool thing with Android Studio is that it gives you the ability to run an emulator. All of this is free, by the way. And what the emulator does is it does what it says. It's literally an emulator for Android. So it will allow you to run your app on your PC, so you don't have to plug in your phone every single time. You don't have to build, install, and test your app on your phone. So you can actually see the changes in real time on your PC. So after you download it and you get this screen, you're going to hit New Project. And you're going to have templates. We want phone and tablet. And you have a few templates here, but we want empty activity because we want a very simple setup. And in this page, you just name your application. You can give it any name you want. For example, Pocket Ray Tracer. And then it will change the package name, it will change the save location. And the other thing is the minimum SDK, you can probably choose anything you want that is reasonable, but because we're not going to be using any crazy functionalities. But API 24 Nougat should be fine. And then you just hit finish and your project is open. So Gradle will start building, it will start running, and after a bit, you should see your project being done after Gradle is done, and you will eventually see your emulator somewhere here. Cool. So this was it basically for the setup. It's quite simple. And in the first part, we're actually going to see how we can start up with a layout, build our actual screen layout, and explain a few things on how we're going to actually build our ray tracer. So see you then.